Civil, so we didn't give you a liquor there, but we're going to give you a liquor there. Now you have the allocation of 1 full bottle of gin and 1 full bottle of vodka, and whether it's finished or not by the end of it, it's up to you. But anyhow, I asked if anyone's made cocktails before. She said she had. She's got a liquor cabinet at home. Makes my job much easier. So when I'm not her and you've got a question, just ask her. She's a liquor expert. But has anyone purchased a cocktail before? Surely. You've gone to a bar, you've seen Tom Cruise, looks as handsome as me, but just a different shade of brown, alright? But these are the tools of the trade, and you need to know them so then when you have like a cocktail here, you can have that expectation wherever you go. This is one of the most important tools that we as bartenders and mixologists use, right? These are Tobitons. Now what happens is she goes, I would like a cosmopolitan, right? I'm like, beautiful, lovely pink drink, let's make it. So I pour all of the contents into here, fill it up with ice, and then I do this here. So just me spinning that, I'll do it again. That's a $2 tip right there. And then I fill this up with ice, and I hold it there. And what I do is I shake off one arm, and I look deeply into your eyes, and I stop. And then I just shake it like this, and you're like, is he wanking in his mouth? But I'm not. Now there are two things that happens when you actually shake a cocktail with ice. One, you dilute it, so meaning it's going to get watery, and you're like, this guy's giving me a watery drink, and I'm giving him $21, or you're going to chill it down. So that's an important tool. Now Tobitons, okay, I'm going to leave that there. Now this over here, this is a Hawthorne strainer. Now what this does is once I've charged you $21 and I strain this into a martini glass, shards of ice, it holds back all the bigger pieces. But say I'm real pedantic and I want to hold all the smaller shards, I use this here. It's called a fine strainer, or just a sieve, which I stole from the kitchen, okay? And it holds all of that. Now that there, it's another $1 tip, so you're going to $22 for this cocktail, okay? Now this is important, and you need to know this because legally I have to tell you how many standard drinks is in your cocktail. Now in New Zealand, this is a single shot. This is 15 mils. If you were to ask this in the States, they'll probably spit at you and be like, rinse your face. Now 30 mils is a double shot. In the UK, this is a single. So some people are like, really? What am I paying for here? Now 45 mils means I really like you. 60 mils, which is a quad shot, is illegal. So we're all adults here. This is an enclosed environment. So this is the bin. We're going to leave that there. Now the thing about ice is really bad for me. It's like dry humping. It holds back all the bad and good stuff. So we're going to leave all this ice here. So you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? We're just doing body shots, because no, we're not. I've seen you, you're like, oh, let me tell you, no, we're not doing body shots. Now at the Roxy, we're a cinema. 165 people come at one time, and we have to be ready. So what we do is we batch our cocktails. Now you watch all of these amazing movies on screen, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and we have to match that in terms of the bartending that down there. We want to have you have that expectation of what you're seeing on the screen and go, wow, how did they do that? And we want to apply that to this. Now you call it a jar, I call it a vessel, a drinking vessel that's really cheap, and if you break it, it's okay. It's not fine china, it's not from Monster. I told you, we don't use ice, we use this. Now this is a food grade dry ice, all right? So you see in the movies where they have all that mist and smoke, you're like, wow, dry ice. Now you're seeing it. Now I've got a chemistry background. What I've done is I've attached more oxygen molecules, which is a heavier compound than most other ones, and when you drop it, it stays to the bottom of whatever liquid you're doing. Now this is going to both chill your drink, carbonated, but you're going to have this mystical effect. So I'm actually, don't need that. And guess what? I've pre-batched the drinks out. Now you get the chance to drink or make, up to you, if anyone's brave enough, recreate an award-winning cocktail. Now this here is a Miramar Fizz Pop. Now inside here, this is the modernized Cosmopolitan for Wellington. There's pomegranate juice, there's lemon and lime juice, there's some lemongrass and ginger syrup, and just when you thought it was finished, we've got one more addition. Now, you've heard of Gordon Ramsay and all of them egotistical chefs. I don't like them. So what I do is I steal all of their equipment, aka the cream siphon, and I put mango juice and egg whites. All right. Now this is a foam. So if you're vegan, I believe there is one, don't have this. Yeah, cool. I saw the wave there. Have more dry ice, and you get the awesome effect too. Okay. Now what we're gonna do? I'll make you one. Would you like a mocktail or a cocktail?
A cocktail.
Cocktail.
You really don't know me
Gotta be
yet.
Now would you like vodka or gin?
Vodka.
Vodka? Cool.
Yes, please.
Now ideally it's a 2-second pour for the 30 mils. But sometimes when I get talking, I just keep going and going. There you go. So a touch more just makes everything better. Now with this, what you're going to do is you're going to push it down, like pulling a trigger. Don't pull it too hard, pull it nice and soft, and then you're going to see that this foam just comes to the top here. Now just when you thought we were finished here, we're actually not. This is just getting started. Over here we've got some freeze-dried berries, okay? And this is what you're going to do at the end of it. So you can do it yourself, or I can help you with it, or I can give you a massage while you're doing it. You're just going to crumble a couple there. Now you get to actually handle this food grade dry ice, okay? So your drink isn't cold. You're going to drop one. It's going to go right to the bottom. Now that there won an award 3 years ago. I've tried to take this off the menu and I've been given complaints, even a warning from the boss. You take it off, you're fired. So not good. However, you can either drink it without a straw or a paper straw because we don't like plastic because of the turtles, all right? And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Miramar Fizz Pop. And it's first one. So I'm going to be making them here. Give me your, if you want a mocktail. If you want a mocktail, totally fine. If you want a cocktail, tell me what your spirit is. And it's going to be more relaxed, perfect. I thought it would be. All being responsible. We've got food as well, all right?
It's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cool.
We actually showed it in the movie.